same index as this, right? Derp. Alright, so slot pow, right? Okay, so pow time, slot pow UI at is greater than time.fixedTime, then pow time. Basically, so if the ability is on cooldown, like if the time pow time is the next time you're able to use the ability, it's like when the ability comes back. So if it's if that is a point in the future, then we want to reduce. We want to make that sooner. So minus equals. We want to subtract the difference between that time and the current time, but not 100%. So we want to find out what is that difference, but then we only want to subtract an amount times equal pow speed dot length minus 1, because that's the so the last item in this array is the amount that we modify the speed by when we add when you get a speed power up. That's like how much it changes. So I think that's literally it. So that was simple enough, right? Let's see if we didn't ruin everything. Oh, I guess this is going to be really subtle. So I'm gonna crank up the spawn time for buttons, which is where it's gonna look weird now that changed other things. Oh yeah, here it is. So yeah, I'm gonna crank it down to 1. Actually, lower than that. 0.1, I guess. No, that creeps me out. All right, 1. All right, so no, faster than that. Sorry. 0.3, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, bombs and dash. It's gonna be a little hard to tell. I basically want to get to pow 3, which is not too far off. I'm gonna save the speed modifiers though for testing. So like if anything, like if this worked, then yeah, if I activate pow 3 and drop a speed boost on it, it should like click. Wow, that clicked a lot bigger. Yeah, I did something wrong. Oh, right, I know what I did wrong. I'm subtracting the wrong amount. It's not actually, we don't want to reduce it by that amount. We want to reduce it by 1 minus that amount, which is like the remainder. So like, for example, if adding a speed modifier to an ability brought the new speed, or the new cooldown, to be 80% of the previous cooldown, we don't want to subtract 80% of the difference in time. We want to subtract 20%. So previously we were doing that backwards. All right, so yeah, so bond, mult, strength, etc., etc. Let's get path 3 back here. Hold on to the speed ones for testing. Can't be too far off, right? There it is, path 3. Alright, so we click that, and we should see it like pop. I guess it's kind of subtle now, if it's working. But it worked before, so I'm confident that it would be working, I guess. It worked too well that time that we had it backwards. And that actually seemed about right. So like, let's see what, so every time you apply a, one of those modifiers, a speed modifier, it's not 80%, it's 90%. It reduces the cooldown to 90% of what the cooldown used to be. And so this path 3 starts with a cooldown of 45, if I recall correctly. And so when we set it to cool down and then dropped a speed modifier on it, it took about like 4 seconds for it to come back, which would be consistent with accidentally reducing 90% of the remaining cooldown instead of intentionally reducing 10% of the remaining cooldown. So I think that's legit. At least I'll wait till I see something go worse before I freak out or fret too much about it. So, yeah, we did it. Probably. Stop auto-attacking while dashing? Am I still doing that? For some reason I thought I fixed that. Maybe I did, but let's double check. Because that would be nice. Oh wait, I know how to test that. You can find out really easy by just setting multi-dash really high. So it's like 10. Also set the spawn rate to like 0.3, I guess. And then, oh yeah, we need dash. So now, if we have coins flying around behind us, that means we're still auto-attacking. Let's increase the range too, so that we traverse further. So it said it's like 10. Yeah, I think I maybe actually did fix this one already. Because we would have seen like coins chasing us around if actually no, maybe the hero's attack range just isn't sufficient. Alright, so let's try increasing that. So what if the hero's attack range was like 8? Yeah, still no coins following us around. Maybe I might have just legit fixed that one. Because I remember I put that in the... Oh. Well. Oh. No, you know what? Those... Yeah, because the range is so high now. Oh, so maybe I was never auto-attacking during dash, or maybe I was and fixed that. But I think the reason those ones were following us around is because I attacked right before dashing, and they hadn't gotten to me yet. Yeah. I just, like, dashed away from the coins, which I guess is fine, probably. I'm going to change how coins fly anyways. They're going to boomerang with some elasticity too, so that when mobs get knocked into the air, for example, their cookies go flying too for a moment. Like the cookies get affected by knockback for a moment, and then rubber band back towards the hero. So that's always fun. Multi-dashing with a grossly huge range. Yeah. Alright, so that one's probably fine. I think I just forgot to take credit for it when I did it. Cookie knockback, yeah, just like I was saying. So... should I do that now? I'm actually not 100% about it because it adds like to the physics simulation a little bit. Not much, but it adds something to the physics simulation, and I don't want to do that anymore. Just because now like mobile's on my mind, and so I want to, if anything, reduce like the computational power that this game requires. Oh, here's an interesting one. Oh yeah. Well, I don't think I can do this one. I don't think I want to do this one. I'm probably not going to do this one. I won't delete it yet because it's interesting to think about. It's that. So this one, the limit desk marker range, unlimit powers. Hold on, sorry, I'm just gonna scooch slightly closer to the camera because I don't know. It's weird for me that my head is like here when I feel like it should be here. Anyways, yeah, this was about like currently currently your bombs start out with like pretty short range. So if you put your desk marker there, well, hold on, let's wait till we get in range of a mob. Alright, yeah, so if you put your desk mark, alright, well, it'll become more noticeable once there are more mobs around, but if you put your desk marker away from the hero and bomb, it tries to go in that direction, like it tries to, like your bombs will kind of like fly primarily in that direction, but if, like they start out with such a short range that they don't go very far in that direction, and it's a little weird, because like, instead of getting a bomb like where you ask for a bomb, you'll get it like halfway in between, and I'm not really visualizing that range anyhow. So I was thinking of making it just so that your desk marker, like if I clicked like really far out, the desk marker wouldn't actually go super far out. It would only go as far as the bomb range, and then that the range that, and then bombs would always occur underneath the desk marker. The thing about that though is that dash also uses the desk marker, and so you'd kind of want to unify the range of the bomb and dash, but that's not typically how range power-ups work. Like typically, like at that point you'd probably want to use the hero's range, but for everything else you don't use the hero's range for powers, you use their own individual range. So I don't know about that one. I'm trying to think now how to. I guess I'll find out at some point, but I just wonder if it'll be clear to users how they can use modifiers. Because like hypothetically, if the first modifier is a modifier, not a power, like it is now, then like I want to indicate to players that they're supposed to drop it down here at some point. I mean that'll be a good thing to add at some point. Although I might just, for starters, use instructional text at the top of the screen. I shouldn't though. No, I should add at least some UI indicator of like what to do with these things. Yeah, and I guess I'll just have to make it clear that you can drop these on any of these things, not just here. Because like, and vice versa, that like you can't. It's not that you can only drop them here. You can also drop them here. Oh, and I have to implement Power 3, I have to make the icons. Yeah, we got stuff to do on this project. Plenty of stuff to do on this project, I would say. But let's look at these things again for a little while. UI clicking twice instead of dragging. Oh, yeah. So, just a small convenience thing. I kind of want to make it so that in order to bring things from the top bar to the bottom bar, you don't have to drag them. You can like tap once and it'll highlight it, and then you can tap down here and it'll work. I don't know how discoverable draggability is going to be. Yeah, I might not need draggability at all, really. I might prove that this other method might be the preferred method. We shall see. Oh, yeah, no, the reason I was like slightly concerned about that is that it'd be a lot easier to misfire. Like if you meant to target here and then hit an ability, it'd be a lot easier to no, excuse me. If you, yeah, no, that's I guess either way. If you're trying to target like here and then activate an ability, you might accidentally click on a modifier and put it on the ability. And conversely, if you tried to put a modifier onto ability, you might accidentally just click high and use that ability instead. So I might just wait on that one. So deactivate detonation timer during while dashing. I think that's it's actually just supposed to be not during while, during or while. And I did that already. I specifically remember doing that. By quantity, not rate, I did that. So, man, you know what I should have done this weekend is figure out what POW 3 is going to be, because that'd be a good thing to implement right now. Oh, POW 3. POW 3. Yeah, I never think to do that anymore. Like, I have a reminder for myself, but I just never even... Like, I even see the reminder. But I've been seeing the reminder for so long that, I don't know, I'm becoming desensitized to it. Sorry, I'm going to be super boring for just one moment. I think, like, earlier on I mentioned that, if I hear from a friend, I might call it early. And I kind of did just hear from them. Oh, okay. I did hear from them, but they might not be able to hang out today, so I'll keep you updated. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, so, wonderful news! No, I mean, it's a little sad. But, it works out for the stream and for my productivity. Because I was going to be such a slacker. I was going to, like, peace! And that would be... Oh, okay, I guess I have been streaming for a little while now. A very little while. It's 4 o'clock, so, like, a little over 2 hours, I guess. Yeah, you know how it is. Oh, it's 4 o'clock. I don't know if it's still true. I read a thing that, like, 4 o'clock is, like, social media peak. So if you have anything to post on a given day, if you want people to see it, you do it at 4 o'clock. And so I was thinking of, well, I guess I can tell you guys, considering no one's watching. Or if anyone's watching, it's not showing up in the viewer count. And thank you, invisible viewers. You're the coolest viewers of all. So I guess I can, like, not announce that, I'm going to a game jam a few weeks from now. And, I think I'm going to do a marathon stream for the duration of the game jam, because why not, right? Like, it's the last game jam I participated in, it was, like, all remote, but I think for this one, you actually, like, it's going to take place, like, in person with, like, on location with, like, there are these offices that, they're so, like, the company that's hosting is, like, they're putting up their office space for use in the jam, so that could be cool. And I was thinking of mentioning it. Maybe I will. Tough one. Well, okay, so yeah, just to think out loud for a moment. Like if I'm not thinking out loud, am I? I said I was gonna think out loud and I didn't. I'm just like, I don't know, if I post that, people might start watching, but if I stop streaming early, then that'd be a dumb thing to do with people watching. So maybe I should just wait. Hold off. Yeah, I'll hold off. Alright, sorry about that. Thank you for bearing with me, invisible viewers. And I apologize to the people who might be watching this on in the archives later, because that was probably equally boring. I hope at a certain point you realized it would be boring and skipped ahead. Sorry. Right, so what are things that I know I need to do? I guess I could do the UI indicators, because I know I need something at some point. And they're not going to be difficult either. It's basically like when you're interacting with it, like maybe I'll do a thing where like maybe I'll do like a ghost thing where if you just tap one, it gives you like a because like yeah. So what I anticipate is that people will try and like tap them as if they're buttons. People like to do that. I think it's like people's first guess, right? Tap makes more sense than drag in a lot of contexts. And on the bottom bar, like that's the correct notion as well. So, yeah. So I guess to clarify, like what is the expected action when people tap on it? I don't know how. Maybe I'll do like a little dotted line or something. I want to indicate that like, oh hey, maybe try a different gesture. Like I want to like kind of make like a dotted line leading from the thing you tap down to the possible places for that thing to go. I think maybe that might be a little busy though, because it would draw like right over the screen or like right over the game field. So sorry I do that when I think sometimes. I apologize. It's probably really uninteresting. Alright, so what? So yeah, how do I convey that same message without cluttering up the screen? I mean, I guess I could just delay it, so like it doesn't actually show up until you try tapping them a few times. Like when you tap them, I could give like a very clear indication of what's happening. Or maybe the double tap system is fine. The double tap system would be a lot easier to convey, because like once like with that system, all you have to do is like when they tap once, you put like, I don't know, like a ring around it or something to indicate like, oh, this one's active, and then just put like arrows, I don't know, or like something to indicate like, now choose one of these sort of thing. Actually, I just thought of something that I could do. I've started reading up on like how to make games friendly to people who are differently abled, like people who have like muscle conditions or other excuse me, or people who have other conditions whereby like they might not be able to, where like usability is like a more difficult thing for them. And yeah, one of the big ones was the ability to customize the interface. So I could add that in. It would change some stuff, because I think to really support it, I'd want to make it so you could move this one around too. Hmm. I mean, the UI is kind of customizable now, in that you can put these buttons wherever you want. Like, you don't have to put them. Like, I tend to put bomb here, but like you can put it here, you can put it here. You can actually put them wherever you want. But then, like, I don't know, for like a left-handed person, like, it might actually be helpful to have it literally right here. I'm gonna put that in the backlog. I'm also thinking of dedicating like a week of the stream to like a particular cause, and so that would be particularly sensible to implement during that time. Rearrange power buttons. That'll be interesting. I'll want to implement that with care so that we don't accidentally rearrange your bar when you're in the middle of gameplay. I'm like never gonna remember to actually put in like more finished art for these like ghost things. I have like the I guess I mean the icons are the quote unquote icon button textures are very impermanent, but they also have the same like transparency thing going on. You can kind of see through them. Because those are not. I did the same thing with like the ghost stuff. I was like, oh, I'll do that. I'll do that in a little while. I'll do that later. And later has not come yet. So, POW 3, what the heck are you? Now would be a fantastic time for you just for inspiration, just like strike. Well, I think my plan earlier was to like legit play the game and just see how it feels. And if I'm just going to be running this situation, if I'm just going to be running the simulation and like rambling, I might as well do it with a purpose and intent. So, POW 3. POW 3. I want it to be distinct from the other mechanics of the game, because there aren't like a ton of different powers, so it'd be weird to have duplication among like the few powers that I actually even include in the game. So in terms of ideas, like so I might cut between Power 3 and Potions, which have been temporarily deactivated in this build. I might cut one of them, because like so like one thing that I know that I want to add that is like very distinct from everything else that's currently in the game is like a temporary like boost, like a temporary like great increase in like the hero's capabilities. So I'm thinking of doing that as a potion, so that you can basically apply it to either the hero and all the allies just go like berserk for a short period of time, or I call it potions. It's actually gonna be, it was potions before I had like the modify abilities thing. But now at this point it would be like, I don't know, it'd be some sort of like, I don't know, sufficiently mystical thing that that could either supercharge you for a short period of time or supercharge one of your abilities for a short period of time. Like if you dropped I'm probably going to keep calling it potion for a little while, but if you dropped one on your bomb power, for example, then like it would come back really fast. You'd be able to like smash the button really fast, and it would all be super powerful. So basically, like no matter how you use it, it's going to do a lot of, like, it's going to have a great effect. And excuse me. Yeah, the I'm just not sure. Like, if I can't come up with a better POW 3, then I might have to use that idea for POW 3. The other, like, some of the other ideas I've had for POW 3, I was gonna go with with something that like slows down time, but part of the thing, well, for one thing, like I don't have a fully formed idea of like exactly how I would implement that, and then for another thing, so in my other project, Grav, in the first major update to that project, well, that project is a little weird in terms of its update schedule, but and I'll say in the most recent updates to that project, I added in powers, or like power-ups, and there are 3 of them, and one of them was the ability to slow down time. So like I kind of don't want to reuse that idea so soon, because I don't know. Part of the point of making like these portfolio projects is to like show variety. So it kind of defeat the purpose if they were all very similar. So yeah, but then in terms of like what else could POW 3 be, then I don't know. I could make it like a modifier. Although again, then it's kind of like potions. I was gonna say like I can make it so that you activate POW 3 and then your other things change for like a short period of time. But I don't even know what that means exactly. Like, how do bombs change? What do they change into? I don't know. I just kind of like the idea of like comboing stuff together a little bit. I don't know. Gosh, what else? I mean, there've got to be plenty of ideas. I just everything I come up with, like I'm like, oh, but it's kind of like this other thing that I already have to a certain extent. Oh, I haven't been using my power-ups. I was like, why is the game getting difficult? But yeah, that would be an example of why. Speed on dash. Yeah, you gotta use those power-ups, because if you're not clearing that top bar, you're probably falling behind. Range on auto attack, speed on dash, bombs everywhere. Dash, multiplicity on hero, multiplicity on dash too, I guess. Strength on bomb, speed on dash. What? I multiplied you. Yeah, hold on a second. Dash is definitely multiplied. Did you multi-dash? You didn't. Why? What? Why are you not multi-dashing? Why are you not multi-dash? Have I seen this before? I feel like I've seen this before. Alright. Well, yeah, this seems vaguely familiar. Like, it doesn't work at 2, but then... Oh yeah, and it should not be extended range dashing in that case either. Did I think I saw this before and then I just, like, didn't fix it? Or I must have gotten distracted by something else. Because, yeah, there's definitely something amiss there. Why on earth? Okay, but, yeah, no, I should fix that. I guess, yeah, alright, that's a good thing to fix. So, wait, when I was cranking multi-dash super high, it like to really high multiplication value, it seemed to be working fine. Was this not actually working fine? Oh, maybe not. Maybe it just worked fine enough that I didn't really notice how broken it was. Yeah, because it's definitely like, it's only processing the second dash if the second dash is an extended dash, and then after the first dash, they're all extended dashes. What on earth? That's not normal though. Did we get errors? No, we haven't gotten any errors. Just a whole lot of extended dashes. That's so not normal. Cause like, it was not doing that. Like if I just stop and start it, and then crank up multi-dash, does it do that? 2? Well, I guess I have to wait until I get dash. Oh, which is gonna take forever. Wait, I thought I set multi-dash to 2. Oh. So did you just not? I can tell if it just multi-dashed. No, it's alright, so alright, this is like a real thing. Fine, I guess I'll fix it. But like when I was setting it like ridiculously high, like 15 or so. No, that's working, kind of. Yikes. What do I have dash grab min radius at? 7.75. So clearly it has to be lower than 0.75. Let's try 0.5, I guess. Alright, yeah, so crank that way down. Multi-dash. It's like 5 for starters, I guess. What the heck? Why are they being so creepy? They aren't always like that. What the heck is going on? I'm not enthusiastic about this. Why are the mobs being so creepy? Oh. Wait, Wait, you're acting as if I changed outside radius. I didn't change outside radius. I don't think outside radius... Is outside radius even an exposed value? Oh, I did change outside radius. My apologies. Alright, so you're not creepy. I was just kidding. What did I mean to change? Oh, this one. Alright. Sorry. You're not creepy. You're normal, kind of. Alright, so dash, yeah. So it can work okay. Why is it be weird sometimes? If I set it to 2, it starts being weird. Is it if I skip over 2, it's fine, but if I set it to 2, it's weird? No? Now you're fine. Now you're totally fine. Now you're just totally fine. What's that about? What's up with that? Is it if I change the range of dash? To be like 5, for example? How are you gonna be weird? That was weird. Because you didn't multi-dash anymore. So changing the range of dash is somehow upsetting to dash? Oh, I did change some stuff there, and maybe that was why it got messed up. Alright, so I'll have to go look into that. I feel like it did work sometimes, though. I mean, that seems normal enough. Oh, except... yeah, the multiplicity is at 2. So is there something just magical about the number 5 that it doesn't like? Apparently. Wow. Yeah, set dash to 5 and it freaks out. What is that about? Wow, that is hyper dumb. Is it only the number 5? Are there other numbers that it doesn't like? What about 7? So 6 is good. 7 seems okay. Alright, let's just to be sure. Let's set that to 5, and let's set this to like 6. Yep. It's the number 5. It does not like the number 5. So yeah, I probably saw this before, and then thought I solved it, or thought it went away, because I just never, like I previously hadn't tracked it down to the fact that this is happening because of the number 5. Wow. 4 works fine, right? 4 is totally legit. Let's reduce the speed too. Yeah, 4 is super great. What is wrong with the number 5? That is... computers, man. They come up with some they come up with some funny stuff. So... yeah. I don't even know where to start with this. I mean, it'd have to be in scan range. Scan range, not scan range multi. Not overlapping cell. Scan range. So... Oh, I should have tried more numbers to see if any other... Maybe it's multiples of 5. Is it multiples of 5 that screwed up, or is it just literally the number 5? Yeah, no, that is just amazing. Why on earth? Why on earth would the number 5 have that effect? Alright, let's look at how we're setting it up. So when we're dashing, we use dash range as the something. We use it for sweep disk near. Sweep disk near? D max? Wait, what's D max? D max equals range? Wait, how am I using scan range for dashing? Yeah. Yeah, alright, so when I'm dashing... okay, yeah, when I'm dashing, we're dealing with this one. So I'm dashing, range, RNG equals... How am I using this when I'm dashing? Okay, scan result dist equals range. Wait, is that true? Huh. How do I make this go away? Alright, yeah, so... Sweep start, sweep end. Alright, so... Huh. Sorry, like I'm thinking about this, and like I'm thinking about what possibly might be weird here, but it's not just what's weird here, it's like what's weird here about the number 5. I mean, I'm tempted to just change it so that the value of dash range can just never be 5, because that would fix it, right? And yeah, let's look at other values. So like, what about, so we know 5 is messed up. What about like 4.9? Is that gonna be messed up? Or is that gonna be fine? Oh yeah, we need to, actually I'm just gonna, I keep forgetting to do it, but I keep wanting it to be the case that buttons spawn faster. Alright, so yeah, multiplicity of 3 and a range of 4.9. What do you think? Is that gonna work? Nope. 4.9 is no good. Alright, so it's not literally just the value of 5. What about like the value of 10? Is that gonna be messed up? No. Well, except for the fact that I didn't pick up mobs along the way. Yeesh. Yeesh. What? What on earth is happening here? I'm gonna restart Unity just because I blame Unity for all the ills of the world, I guess. No. I don't know. Yeah, this is a head scratcher. I guess I should alright, yeah, when I do alright, so right, so let's print well, yeah. Print out what? So sweep start plus sweep. Let's say, yeah. So here I'm going to print out some information pertaining to our scan, so that we can see if we're at least feeding in the correct thing. So sweep and itd or it underscore d. What, and then all right. So I mean that should be straightforward enough. But then what on earth could I be? No, it's like man, yeah. This whole thing would just make way more sense if it at least happened at like all ranges, but it only happens at some ranges. So that's really special. Alright, I guess I'll go to find all references. Yeah, let's go to the case where we check this. So like here. Wait, why do we only reference this twice? Shouldn't we reference this 3 times? We have this reference, this is in the original power activation. And this is... Oh. Yeah. Wait, what? What's this all about? Power range times 1? Oh, yeah, times... Okay. Wait, that's the extended range one. So wait, what's this one? Oh, yeah, alright. Yeah. Wait, no. What's... Oh, wait. If that's that one, what's this one? So wait, this is... Okay, so... If dust is active, then we dash right. Otherwise, we scan. Dash radius scale. Dash radius scale. Right. Wait, what? Oh, right. You're right. Okay. Yeah. This is because mob doesn't necessarily have to be literally in range in order to dash towards it. We can dash towards a mob that will be outside of the range of the dash, but within the range of the explosion at the end of the dash. because we'll probably still catch it. We'll almost certainly still catch it. So, alright. I guess, I mean, this must be failing, I guess. Like, this would have to be failing in order for us to go to extended range. I guess. So let's just try printing SR. Just trying. Alright. Let's see how that goes. Wish me luck. I mean, not that I'll fix it, but hopefully at least we'll get something reasonable out of it. Alright, so that's good, because we only had one charge and dash. So we were searching on the scan table for starting at 12 and down to 1. We were searching by increments of -1. So for example, if we increase the range of dash to, for example, 5, so now we should be seeing, I don't know, like 16 to 1 or like 18 to 1 or something. Whoa! What? Oh, whoops, I put it up to 45. Well, I thought I buffered against that. But yeah, that 45 would be out of range, so that's true. I plus 1? How's I plus 1 out of range? I is less than sweeps is near dot length. Oh, yeah, dot length minus 1. Oops. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So that explains that. Okay. So that's slightly more explosive than intended. Yeah, I meant to put this to... Alright, so yeah, if dash has a range of 4, it goes from 12 to 1. Right? Okay, good. Because it starts at the outside and it works its way in. If dash equals 5, not 45. Well, actually, let's see if dash equals 45. Let's make sure we actually fix that. 45. Alright. 0 to 1. Whoa! What just happened? I don't know what's happening. Oh! Oh! If the range gets too high, you don't go anywhere. You don't go anywhere. Huh. Oh, right. Alright, so yeah, we'll have to insulate that. To be slightly different. Oh, right, yeah, we did this for scan range multi. We didn't do it for scan range. So what do we do for scan range multi? We're checking, yeah, so yeah. Now, so, right, so sweep this near, near. For not dashing, we still do near, not far. What? Why does it sweep just near for not dashing? For dashing, we want to check near, but for I guess I forget how this is supposed to work. Oh, right, no, near just refers to the near point on the grid. It doesn't actually mean the minimum search range. Okay, yeah, no. It's still, okay, yeah. D max, sweep end versus sweep start. Okay. Yeah. So, alright. So, sweep start, sweep end. Alright, so yeah, we have to do this. So then, so actually we want to say sweep start. Oh, well. How do I want to do this? So I guess I guess we just have to initialize them differently, depending on whether we're dashing or not. Because when we the distinction here is that if we're dashing, we look for the furthest target within range, whereas if we're not dashing, we look for the nearest target within range. Because if we're not dashing, we're just auto attacking, and so we don't want to. It's basically like maximizing versus minimizing travel time. Like when you're dashing, it's advantageous to use as much of your dash as possible. All right, so actually, I guess that's not really true anymore. I could just make it so that dash uses nearest target. Oh no, but right. So once you've dashed. No, I guess I could still just use nearest target. Should make this a lot simpler. Make it simpler to debug. And I don't think we're maybe we are getting weird things when auto attacking, and maybe it's just not as obvious because dash has a much clearer visual effect for when it's working versus when it's not working. So yeah, I think I'm gonna tentatively say let's just always use let's just get rid of this differentiation. I won't literally delete it. I'll just kind of is this gonna be? Is this gonna? Oh, maybe I just go back to the old scan range. The old scan range down here is from when I was like right before I added the whole dash thing, and I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, let's do that just for fun. Tons of fun. Whoops. Wait. No, I was supposed to include cancel. Alright, yeah, this is going to be exciting because I've changed a lot since I commented this out. So, yeah, let's see how that goes. Perception. Right. This isn't called perception anymore. It's called mobs perception. And this isn't called range anymore. It's called mobs range. But wow, I was expecting a lot more red text than that. So then the other thing... Oh yeah, we don't care about bool dash. That's what we're getting rid of. Oh yeah, I forgot. I had started to refactor this before it occurred to me that I should stop and think about what I'm doing. So yeah, what are the... Right, so I was using vector 3 position. Alright, so yeah, no, I'll convert this. Okay. So vector 3 position, float range. I think that's all I have to choose. Or actually, yeah, no, that's all I have to do. Just these two terms. These will be sufficient now. So yeah, that'll break a few things. So scan result distance equals range. Although I guess I don't actually have to do that separately anymore because I have range. I don't have to scan result distance. Yeah, that was only for when I was going to split it between dashing and not dashing. So scan. So I can probably just get rid of that altogether. Actually. Oh, no. That is important. Yeah, no, scan result dist is important. Yeah. Okay, so for, I was using scan result dist here too, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is something that I have to add as well, because I didn't add this in until after commenting that out, or, right. For int I equals 3, except now it's 0 because I stopped using the near system, I think. Yeah, I cut out near altogether. Near was like this other thing. So sweep dist near. Yeah, we can't go by mob's perception anymore. We have to go by range. Just straight up range. Sweep dist near I, was less than range, I++. Oh wow, yeah, I forgot how simple this was before I branched it to try and also accommodate like picking far targets. Alright, so yeah, that's good. Right, so now instead of chords mi0 and chords mi1, we want to do pause x and pause z, I think. Oh no. Wait, yeah, how do we handle this? Pause. Wait, P1, PIX. Where do I define that? Oh yeah, right at the start. Alright, yeah. Here we go. So yeah, right off the bat. And then, yeah, instead of the chords 0, actually that's, so instead of 0, we use pix. Instead of 0, we use pix. Instead of 0, wait, yeah. Yep. And then instead of index 1, we use z. So let's highlight the index ones. So yeah, this might end up a little weird, but I think it's not going to make a huge difference overall, and it's going to be a lot simpler, because like that differentiation between dashing and not dashing added like a lot of complexity. And if I want to bring that back, I can even just like the only reason I'd been trying to shoehorn them together was because I didn't want to like reproduce this pattern in too many places. I already have this pattern reproduced in 2 places, but 3 I can deal. It would actually be a lot less hassle to just reproduce it than to keep trying to like. I should just learn not to try and like mutate and like cover too many cases using the same thing. All right, yeah. So we also have to change how scan cell works. How did we change it before? Right, we use vector pause, etc., etc. Int ix, int iz. Yeah. And then dash we can get rid of, because we don't care about dash. So yeah, I'll have to come back to that. But for starters, we can start passing pause into these things. And we can get rid of dash from these things. I'm gonna have to track down what was the video that I did this stuff in the first place, so that I can like make a short playlist of. It'll be like the futility playlist. It's like, here's me doing this thing, and now here's me undoing this exact same thing. I can put that in the highlights reel. Yeah. Alright, so mobs type we don't care about because there's only one. Oh no, I should start passing range into here. Wait, how did I do it for this? I just kept using. Wait a second. Yeah, how did I do it? Oh, I used a range for dash. Derange. Deranged. Oh, I think I put in some other. Oh, right, the thing about backups versus. So I'll want to keep that. And I can just add in a flat check for not dashing. So actually, a lot of this I do want to keep. Yeah, maybe it'd actually be simpler just to work with this version of it. Let's find out. So comment you back in, comment you out temporarily. Alright, so heck with that, heck with that. Alright. Yeah, no one cares about dashing anymore. So just not dashing. Yeah. Or, yeah, I'll get rid of the terms with dash first. And then, because not dash, yeah. So, get rid of those. Wow, that's a lot of parentheses. Too many parentheses? Oh yeah, I didn't delete enough parentheses. Yeah, and now I can get rid of the dash thing too. Here. Oh yeah, okay, I can get rid of like basically all the parentheses. Alright, so I do have to change one thing. Scan result dist. No, maybe that's fine. Scan result dist. Scan. Backup dist. Yeah, that's fine. Because they always start from the outside now. So is that it? Are we good? Good to go? Let's find out. Oh wait, no. There's one thing that we definitely have to change. All the references to scan range. What? No, there's more than that. There's more than that. Why are you being silly? No, there's way. You weirdo. Alright. There's 9 of them, you crazy person. Oh, some of them are commented out. Alright. But yeah, here's one. So right, so now we just want to use that thing as the range. Right? Yeah, so that's good. So transform position is the center and et cetera is the range. Alright, where else? Right. We don't need that term anymore. That term is extraneous. Both of these terms are extraneous. Next. Easy peasy. And then, no, there's one more. Oh. Right, and now I can get rid of this because now these are the terms for all of them. Alright. There we go. So, was that it? Possibly. But so we saved it, we saved all that, and then, so right now, my hope is just that things still that dash works in any regard. If it's still broken, that's kind of fine. Although it'll still be really weird. Alright, but dash 1 always works fine at range 4. And I think dash 1 actually worked fine at range 5 also. I think it was when we got higher than range 5 then it started to get weird. Higher than multiplicity 1. That was normal! Normal and good! Yeah! Alright, so yeah, who cares what was wrong with that other block of whatever. We can just get rid of it. And if we ever need to bring it back, we can just do the right thing instead of being all weird about, like, cramming, shoehorning stuff together. Ooh, that feels good. It always creeps me out to have those giant blocks of code commented out. I mean, I guess I don't really have to comment them out, but, yeah, actually, I guess in the future I could just, like, rename them. That's almost worse, to just have them sitting there inert. Like, overlapping range. Overlapping range. Oh, what was I thinking with that one? Yeah, that was a tough day. I think it was clap R equals true. Oh, lap R equals, okay, yeah. Anyways. So, alright, that's cool. Fixing stuff by cutting stuff. Alright, so now we're back where we started, which was, let's run the simulation. Oh, I can take out those prints. There's only one other. Yeah, I don't need this anymore. Alright. So yeah, now let's get back to looking at the simulation. See what speaks to us. Oh, yeah. Let's dial back the, what was it? Spawn button period. Back to 15. Save that. Alright, game. What would you like to see different? What do you need? Yeah, multiply. Busting stuff up. Busting it up good. Oh, bombs, yeah. Bombs, busting stuff up real good. What? Uh-oh. Did I break bombs? No. Oh, no. Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, bombs are weird. Because it always tries to bomb in the direction of dest, so if there's nothing between you and dest. Maybe if there's nothing between you and dest, it just falls back to targeting you, around you. I wanted it that way so that if you tried to use it to something that was just out of range, it wouldn't accidentally use your charge. But that might be too weird. It might be that we'd actually much rather just use a charge. For the early game, it'd make way more like for discoverability and like just sensibility in terms of like how do bombs work. It'd be nice to have it fall back, but in the case of late game, it's like safer to not waste a charge, because in the late game, not bombing anything in this case, oof. No, that's wow. No, I guess that was apparently what was happening. Yeah, the range of bombs starts really small. Maybe I guess I don't know. I was gonna say we could have it so that when you hover over an ability, it shows you the range of that ability. But on mobile, like there's not like hover. It wouldn't be hover. It would be press and hold, and we're already planning on using that for something else. So, huh. I should probably just what? Probably just what? I mean, I have these zone indicators. I could have I could put something down on the field to give you that indication of like, but range is so much more complicated than just like the circle around the hero. So, huh? Which of those do I like more? I guess. Which of those? If I could only pick one. No, I kind of want to solve them both. Or I want to accommodate both cases. I really want to accommodate both cases. So let's hope the answer is actually accommodate both cases. Yeah, the only way I can really think to do that is to give some sort of visual indication. And, I don't know, bomb recharges really fast, so actually I think it's probably fine to do it the other way. And you'll just, I guess, like, I mean, it's part of the challenge is that you just have to know the range of your bombs, I guess. And you can't, like, if you overextend, like, you're kind of making a Hail Mary throw, and like you have to realize that there's risk with that. So let's do that. Where does that happen? It must be during. Yeah, there's only one place that bombing happens. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. So I wanted to, for multiple bombs, like spread bomb, multi-bomb across time. Because like right now, all the bombs go off at the exact same time, and I actually want to. I think it would be cooler instead if it went like, if when you have multiple bombs, it would like, basically like add like kind of like with Dash, like you don't like your entire Dash course isn't planned out up front. You get a number of Dash charges. And so like if you have multi-dash 3, you start dashing and then you get 2 additional dash charges. So once you're done with your first dash, you get, if you still have more charges, which you will with that much multi-dash, you'll continue to charge and you'll keep charging until you run out of dash charges. So yeah, I kind of want bombs to be like that too. When you activate bombs, like well, one bomb will go off immediately, but then you'll get like, then you'll also get a stock of bomb charges. So like kind of like, so instead of like one giant explosion right when you press the button, it'll instead go like boom, 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 boom. I think it'll just be like, I don't know. I guess it'll give it more of like a carpet bomb type of effect, and also it'll put less processing all in the same frame, because right now that all gets calculated up front, which is a little expensive for just one frame. Or it can get expensive, like once you get up to, like if you have like 4 multi-bomb and you have like a really long range and there are tons of mobs on the screen, and they're all like, if they're all packed into the same space, then it could get expensive. But first things first. So power activation 0. If dest is active, then tpause equals the. If dest is active, then the dest marker is the little triangle pointy thing. So if this dest marker is active, then we look in that direction as far as we can reach, like from the hero to that position, not exceeding the range of the power. Then using that position, we scan range. If SRM length is greater than, if SRM dot length is, if it's less than, etc., then we scan around the hero. Wait, what? Oh, so maybe this is how it's supposed to work already. Because, that only happens if pow is greater than 1. What else? What do we do if... Wait. If dest is active... Wait, what do we do if pow equals 1? Do we just do nothing? Is that why this is happening? We just do nothing if... No, we must do something, right? Oh, right, yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. So if, right, that's only if we need additional targets for like multi-bombs. We don't, okay. Sorry, yep, that makes sense. Because that's just for target selection. So I guess what we really want to say is so actually I guess what we want to check here is we basically want to like peek ahead, because if this is going to whiff, then we... Oh, actually a lot of this is going to change based on what I just said before about bomb. So maybe this is the time to make that change. Maybe it'd just be simpler to do it in one fell swoop. Yeah, why not? Alright, so yeah. So alright, we'll have two realms of power processing, kind of. Alright, so yeah, where do I do dash charge? Dash. Alright, so let's also have int bomb charge equals 0. Save that. So how do we use dash charge? Oh yeah. So at the end of the game, we'll also want. I guess we could let bombs play out at the end of the game. It'd be some amount of it'd be some amount of like on-screen motion at the end of the game. Currently, the end of the game is just like completely motionless. Nah, that'd be weird. So yeah, at the end of the game, bomb charge equals 0. Oh, right, okay, so that's when, right, yeah, because dash charges are processed when deciding where to move the hero, because when the hero is charging, he moves in a very different manner than otherwise, so we don't actually have to do that here. In fact, we could put it up near power activation. Could we? Yeah, sure. That makes plenty of sense, because power activation is where it is, because that's precisely when... Oh yeah, no, and this would be a very sensible place to put it as well. All right, so I'll put it right between here. So if or not dash charge, bomb charge greater than 0, and bomb time is less than time dot fixed time. I forgot we had to define bomb time also. So let's go back to where we put bomb charge and do. So we'll want float bomb time, and that doesn't have to equal a thing. Float bomb time and public float bomb time delay, and I'm gonna guess like 0.2. I might want to use the same delay as with the chain reaction from explosive devices. I guess it's weird that I have both bombs and explosive devices. When I say bombs, I mean the bombs the hero uses. When I say explosive devices, I mean the exploding cookies that the mobs carry. I implemented them like weeks apart, and so it was never weird to me because I'm never interacting with both of those systems at the same time. But it is a little weird that I use both of those terms. Alright, so yeah, if that happens, then this is where more bombs happen. And then once more bombs happen, I guess we'll want to check. Oh man, scan range multi is losing a mode because scan range multi technically has like 3 modes, kind of. Like right now, you can tell it to scan range multi scan around a target and return all targets, or you can ask it to scan around a target and return whatever specific number you specify. So if you only ever want like 1 target, or like, if you only ever want like 4 targets, it'll like look for all the targets and then it'll return 4 to you. And now the only reason it ever did that is because it would choose all of your bomb locations up front. Now it'll only ever return all targets or a single target, which is fine, I guess. So yeah, it's not gonna hurt anyone. Alright, so yeah, more bombs happen, and then after bombs happen, then bomb charge minus minus. Oh, actually, I guess we only want to decrease bomb charges if the bombing was successful. So we probably want to make a function for more bombing, and make a function for more bombing, and have it return true or false based on whether it actually happened or not. So then we can say like, all right, so if bomb throw a bomb, I guess. And actually, no, yeah, I don't need to pass anything into it because it'll it will naturally just. Part of throwing the bomb is to calculate the position. We'll want that to happen each time we calculate the bomb. So so if we're successful, then we decrement the bomb charge and we set bomb time Actually, yeah, I mean, I guess we only really have to do this if we have more bomb charges, but this is going to happen fairly infrequently, so I don't think it's actually going to hurt to just say bomb time equals time dot fixed time. Nope. Time dot fixed. Actually, I was just thinking like these two statements I could actually put inside throw bomb, but I'll wait on that. Okay, so time dot fixed time plus bomb time delay. Save that. So yeah, now we have to define throw bomb, and let's do that down near power activation. Just trim up, include dash, knockback, power activation. Here we go. All right, so yeah, this is basically all going away, right? I think. I'll write the new one before I get rid of the old one. Well, actually no, I guess I'll copy this into the No, I don't need to copy nearly as much of that, really. So I need this. Yeah. This is gonna be this. This is the okay. This is the really important part. So let's start with this, I guess. All right. Yeah. This is basically the gist of it. So let's put this here. So bool throw bombs or throw bomb. Alright, starts with this. Alright, so yeah, we need targets. Right. And that's basically the other thing we need to do. And it's not actually going to be targets.length, it's this first part is going to change. And actually then the rest of it is going to change a bit too. So actually, yeah, we can get rid of this for loop, for example. We can still pare down a lot of this, but for starters, let's say, so we still want this. Yeah. Alright, so let's keep that. Oh yeah, except we're not in the power block anymore, so we have to use power range 0. Oh yeah, we have to do that a lot. I guess I really shouldn't rely on POW, because like it just leads to this basically. This is like the only time that it actually becomes relevant. Alright, so yeah, so what is targets? Or TGTS is T-pause. What? Oh, yeah. Right. So oh yeah, so I can just replace the targets with T-pause, actually. And then, so actually this is still gonna have to change. Wow. I don't know if it's picking it up on the microphone, but my roommate is a musician and he's playing with his band. It's all original music. I should probably ask him if it's alright for me to stream his original music on my stream. Anyways, yeah, so tpause. Is he gonna replace all these things? Alright, actually, yeah, let's before I start hacking that apart, let's remember that we're actually doing this if dest active, then we're doing this thing. Oh god, what did I do? I probably hit page up or page down, yeah. Oh yeah, so, well, alright, actually let's declare vector tpause out here. And then assign it in here. Because if dest is not active, then else tpause just equals transform dot position. So in the case that dest is active, then we do that thing where we like reach towards the destination as far as the range of this ability allows us to reach, and then we use that as the target. But right, this isn't actually where we're right. Okay, so yeah, no, we don't want to replace tgts with tpause just yet. We actually want to, right, because tpause is where we want to start searching for a target, and then the location of the target is where we want to perform the rest of the scans. Like, that's where we actually want to throw the bomb. So, right, so we take, alright, yeah, so, right, first we scan, so we quote unquote scan range multi here, but we're actually just looking for a single target. So we can do int, and I mean scan range multi returns an array of ints, but we actually only want one target. So around tpause, we want to search for one target, no minimum range. The maximum range is the range of the power itself times dest range scale. No. It's just the range of the power itself. Oh, wait, no, I do differentiate between these two cases, don't I? Yeah. Oh, yeah, alright, so this works. Alright, so put this in here. Int srm equals scan range multi tpause. So I guess I actually don't need to define tpause out here, because I'm going to be using it very differently. So I won't get rid of that yet, but I'm going to actually use vector bpause. Vector 3, whoops. So yeah, right. So this can actually move into here, and this doesn't actually. Oh, this will be very different actually. So I wonder if I can just do like bpause equals null. I wonder if. Oh. Actually, I'm gonna try that out. It's not gonna. Alright, hold on. I'm just gonna try something real quick, and it involves none of this. So, wait, did I leave any errors? What? Oh, fine. Oh, right. Save that. Anything else? Yeah. So, sorry, I'm going up to start so that I can just see if, vector 3 blur if blurg equals null, print yop. Save that. So, what? Oh, it just doesn't like that it's unassigned. Excuse me. So, is there like blurg dot assigned is assigned? No, that'd be too easy. All right, well that is blurg if I ever, etc. etc. All right, so I can't do the simple thing, so instead I will do the less simple thing. I'll just say vector 3 bpos equals new vector 3 0 -1 0, and then I'll just say if bpos dot y equals -1. Then we failed to find a target, and we'll know that's true because the other possible outcomes where we set bpos will not involve a -1 for the y-coordinate. It'll involve a 0 for the y-coordinate. Alright, so we take tpos. Alright, we don't have to declare it separately from its assignment. Okay, so we have tpos, and we find that position, and then we scan. Oh, right, I lost the thing about the dust range scale, but I meant to keep it. Power range, because when we're using this as the center of our target, we don't do a full sweep. We do a much tighter sweep, and that's because if we're using this for our targeting system, the user specified a location, and so they don't want to just just throw a bomb wherever in that location. They want to throw a bomb pretty close to the center of that location, probably. So yeah. So, oh my gosh. Actually, in this case, I probably just want to use the other scan range. I probably don't even want to use scan range multi. Because I don't want to get a random target from that area. I want to get the target closest to that position. So, all right. So yeah, let's do that instead. Just scan range. And so in this case, it's just SR. And SR equals, and that's way too many. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. So now we just have two terms. That's delightful. Oh yeah. Alright. That's gorgeous. So yeah. Save that. How the times change. Right, and so what does scan range return if it fails? -1 probably? It always returns RT. Wait, no, that's scan range multi. Scan range. That's overlapping range. Oh, overlapping range. So it's -1. Oh, and it doesn't even return. Oh, no, it does return it. Return scan result, yeah. Okay. So -1. If we get back -1, that means we whiffed. And this is in fact exactly the case that I aim to cover when starting on all of this. So if SR equals -1, then actually we're doing the same thing as in our else case. That's fine. In this case, we want to do. Oh, yeah. Okay, so. Oh, and I'll put an else here. All right, so yeah, I guess. All right, it's slightly clumsy, but it makes enough sense. So now I guess we actually do want to use scan range multi, not because we want multiple targets, but we want to use some of the randomness that. Oh wait. Oh man. No. I guess we want to use scan range again. Because I just remembered the other change that I made to scan range multi was this. Oh. Yeah. The other change I made to the scan range multi was this this Boolean value at the end. And when true, this Boolean value it ensures that the scan range multi results also include, like, the very first thing you get back from scan range multi with this value is true is the nearest target. So we were doing that anyway. So again, we don't have to use scan range multi anymore. We can just use scan range. So cool. Cause like in the. Oh no, we can't. Oh, I had my face off. Oh. Huh. Yeah, I forgot. I was rewriting this as if we were just rewriting this for the activation case, but no, if we're general to. Huh. Wait a second. Before I changed all of this. Yeah. Maybe we do want different cases. I was thinking like the initial power activation block and like the subsequent bomb tosses would be the same overall, but there actually are slight distinctions. So do I not want to combine those two? Would it be easier to just write them out separately, or in this case, would it be easier to like have a single function that handles both cases? I mean, I guess the difference is just that we want that nearest value, or we want a completely random value. Although, huh. Yeah, the way we had it set up before, we did always check in the vicinity of the dest marker if the dest marker is active, and the only time we looked outside of that range is if inside of that range were fewer targets than we had bombs. Like if we had multi-bomb 6, but there were only 3 targets in range of the dest when we ran that scan, then we would use those 3 targets, and then we would look for 3 more targets elsewhere. And so we will keep that the same. So I think we actually want the delay between these explosions to be really small, because like if you get multi-bomb 10 and you put a bunch of speed boosts into bombs, like you could just have bombs forever. Like you could probably queue up an infinite number of bombs, just like constant. You just mash that button, because like the addition of bomb charges is just going to be additive. So yeah, I don't know, maybe that's a strategy. Maybe the strategy is so that like you just mash bombs for a while and you queue up like a ridiculous number of bombs, and that gives you enough time that you can interact with the UI without having to lose your damage output. I don't know, that could be fun, I guess. We'll have options. We can tune that. We can play with it. But okay, so yeah, I guess I'll write yeah, I'm gonna put these as separate. Oh, you know what? I'll say throw bomb will take a vector 3, and so I'll do the part that's the same inside throw bomb, and I'll do the part that's not the same outside throw bomb. So vector 3 pause is fine, I guess. So yeah, we don't have to worry about that case because we're going to do all that outside. All right, I'll put this back upstairs. By upstairs, I mean like page up. Oh wait, no, all of this. Yeah, I guess. All right. So, that's not going to make any sense there, but I'll deal with that in a second. Actually, I'll comment it out so I don't completely lose my mind. Alright, so yeah, for throwing bomb, we have our position already. So DR. Oh, whoa. We don't have diminishing returns anymore. We just don't have to worry about diminishing returns, I guess. Yeah. Alright, well that was a pretty cool system, but I guess we're just done with it. It was also kind of expensive, so it's probably a good thing that we don't have to do that anymore. Yeah, get rid of those. Well, sort of, actually. Yeah. We do still need KB, but it'll just be very different. Alright, so int starg equals 0. What is starg? Where do we use starg? Oh. Targets starg. Oh. Oh no, we don't need that anymore. Wow, look at all this stuff that's going away. Alright, so for int... Oh no, we don't need that anymore either. Yeah, get rid of that. Where that ended here. Yeah, this stuff doesn't need to be indented anymore. So diminishing returns we can just get rid of entirely. starg, I think we can just get rid of entirely. It used to be the case that like this was like the loop where all the bomb targets were selected, and according to my monitor, I don't actually have any viewers right now, so I'm not going to waste time explaining stuff that I already understand. Alright, well, I guess people could be watching this in the archives. So, yeah, this loop used to be for choosing all the bomb targets, and in the case that we actually had fewer bomb targets than we had bombs, then we would loop through it again from the beginning. Like we'd bomb all the targets we had, and then we'd start back at the beginning of the list, and then start throwing multiple bombs at the same location just to use up all of our bombs. So like if you had 6 bombs and 2 targets, each target would get 3 bombs. Alright, so yeah. Okay, so we're scan range multi, but we're doing it around pause because we have pause. We can take it for granted. What else are we doing? We're getting all the targets. We have no minimum range. The range of our thing is our power range times explosion radius, and then this is a height. So like if we're scanning 4 targets, we don't have to use a height value. We can just we can only look for targets on the ground, but then for the explosion itself, we actually will affect targets that are already in the air. And now, more than ever, there will likely be targets in the air because the bombs happen in sequence. So 2, right, because 2 means we're only hitting green mobs, because green mobs are type 2. And then false, because we don't necessarily just want... We want all of our targets. So this term is actually irrelevant when we have our number set to 0. So if mfx length equals 0, return false, because that means we whiffed. There's nothing there. Interesting. So I guess in the new system, even when we're only picking one target... No, I don't think we can whiff anymore. We probably just can't whiff anymore. Because in the... No, we can't. There's one case in which we whiff. If we use the dest marker to choose the position, then we might whiff. And in that case, in this specific case, we'll want to scan again. In fact, that is the case that started all of this. Alright, so mfx equals scan range multi... Wait, what? We already did that. Wait, what changed? Oh, targets 1? Oh. Right. So this was to handle the case that we whiffed. Wait. No. Wait, what did we just get rid of? Sorry. Oh, right, yeah. Target's length equal 1. Right, so actually we don't have to return false. We can just use a different target because we know what the target is. We can just use... Yeah, I guess we only have to use pause if... No, we'll just handle this outside. It's too weird to do it in here. Yeah, no, instead we'll just yeah. I was thinking like we could only really need pause if pause was representing the dest marker instead of like the hero position, but no, for now for now, I'm just going to handle that outside of the outside of throw bomb. So vector 3 center equals new vector targets. Oh yeah, this part's true.